Hello, this is a new video because today we are going to do a speed test from Starlink Indonesia to all over the world, 5 continents. We're going to do a speed test to 5 continents, multiple cities, multiple servers today. Okay, so this speed test is brought to you by Bali Sky Internet, the Starlink provider in Bali, Indonesia. If you need a reliable internet connections for your work, please contact us. And okay, I just want to highlight one note that if you just receive the Starlink device brand new from the box, you need to connect it and leave it for a while. Then you will notice from the app that you will be asked to update the device firmware. So please do so because it will increase the speed. From the previous video, you will see that the speed was slow, but after the update, the speed is much better. Okay, for these test conditions, I'm going to use mobile phone connected to the Starlink router using Wi-Fi 5 gigahertz. I'm doing this in the evening, Asia time, because I'm in Bali. I'm going to do the speed test using mobile app from Ookla, and the speed test is only done once, one time for each server, and we're going to test 2 servers for each city, just to cover whether the server is probably slow, so we can see the real speed on another server, or maybe the routing is not optimized for one server, but it is fine for another server. So we are going to test 2 servers for each city. Without further ado, let's explore and see the result of the speed test from Starlink Indonesia, located in Bali currently, to the 5 continents, multiple cities around the world. Okay, the first one, we are going to the continent of Africa, in Johannesburg, South Africa. This is the first speed test. If you can see, the download is only 2 megabit per second and the upload only 6 megabit per second with a ping almost 600 milliseconds. And this is connected to entity data Johannesburg. As you can see, the speed test is very bad. Let's see the other one. That one is connected to active fiber Johannesburg, and the speed test is also bad. So if you're coming here in Bali using Starlink and planning to connect to Johannesburg, South Africa, you may think twice. But there is a workaround. If you think that your connection is slow, you can use VPN to connect. For example, I've tested, this is connected using a VPN and it is connected to a Singapore server. And voila, the entity data is now so much faster. So the entity data after connected to VPN, this is Proton VPN, can fetch up to 113 megabit per second, and the upload is 14 Mbps. So that's the tips. If you feel that connection is slow, try to connect to VPN, especially Singapore, because I assume Singapore has a better connectivity around the world compared to Indonesia. So yeah, you can do that and try. Let's go to another continent. Now we visit Asia. We start from Hong Kong. So this is alphabetically ordered. We go to Asia, Hong Kong. This is using the server Narrow Cloud Hong Kong, and we can get up to 200 Mbps, and the upload is 23 with ping 77. And another server that we tested is Hutchison, Hong Kong. We can get up to 260 megabit per second with the upload only 26. And the ping is 81 milliseconds. As you can see, and you can see now and later test, in general, the download speed is good, but the upload speed, it sucks. So if you're using Starlink and planning to upload videos, you may think twice and try other connection, but it is good for download. Now let's move on to another country in Asia, which is Jakarta. We're testing two servers. The first one is Global Extreme Jakarta. We can get up to 230 Mbps with 33 Mbps upload, and the ping is only 53 milliseconds. And this is CBN Jakarta, can get up to 200 Mbps for download and 32 for upload with 33 milliseconds for the ping. Next, we move on to another Asia country, which is Singapore. The first one is a server called FieldQuest that is an internet provider in Singapore. So we can get up to 235 Mbps for download and 36 for upload and only 42 milliseconds ping. Another server that we try is Singtel. We can get 113 Mbps and 33 Mbps for upload and 49 milliseconds for the ping. Okay, that is Singapore. Then we've done with Asia. Now we go to Australia. So this is for you if you are Australian digital nomads planning for a trip and planning to work from Bali using Starlink. This is for you. Australia, Perth. This connecting to Aussie broadband in Perth can get up to 186 Mbps for download and 36 Mbps for upload and 83 milliseconds for the ping. The next one is connected to Optus Perth. The ping is rather high, 237 milliseconds, but the download speed is good and the upload speed, decent, 17 Mbps. From the West Australia, we go to the east, which is Sydney. We are connected to Optus Sydney. We can get up to 130 Mbps and 15 Mbps for upload and 171 milliseconds for the ping. And another test is connecting to Telstra Sydney. We can get 193 Mbps for download and 18 Mbps for upload. The ping is rather high, 184 milliseconds. All right, so leaving Australia, we jump straight to Europe. The first city we will visit is London. Okay, London, this is Jump Networks. We can get up to 124 Mbps, but only close to 7 Mbps for upload, and the ping is 400 milliseconds, rather high. Another one for London is Vodafone. We can get 188 Mbps, and the upload speed also very low, only 9 Mbps, and the ping is rather high, 440 milliseconds. Next, we visit another city in the Europe. Let's visit Munich. Munich, Germany. Deutschland Telekom, we can get up to 145 Mbps for download and 19 for upload. And the ping is 366 milliseconds. Another provider is Contabo, or Contabo, I don't know. It's a hosting provider. And the download speed is quite bad. So yeah, the speed may varies because at the time the server is busy, or maybe they are having some issues with the network, or maybe it is just generally bad. So yeah, for connected to Contabo Munich, you can get only 13 Mbps and 13 Mbps for upload. Now, this is requested by one of the comment in the previous video. Please do a speed test to Moscow, Russia, because as we know, a lot of tourists from Russia in Bali, especially Chengdu and around. So this is for you, Russian tourists, Russian digital nomads, connecting to a server called SpaceNet in Moscow. The speed is bad. 13 Mbps for download and 9 Mbps for upload with 400 milliseconds ping. But we try another server, which is Rose Telecom, and we can get up to 185 Mbps for download and 16 Mbps for upload with 300 milliseconds ping. So Rose Telecom is good, but SpaceNet is bad. Yeah, that is the speed test to Moscow, Russia. Now let's move on. Oh, I forgot to rename this. I'm sorry. No wonder I feel something is missing. Let's revisit Asia, Tokyo. Verizon, Tokyo, you can get 171 Mbps and 17 for upload. And the ping is only 118 milliseconds. Rakuten Mobile, you can get up to 186 Mbps for download and 17 for upload. So in general, connection to Japan is good. All right, Tokyo. Now let's move to North America. So let's start from the East Coast, which is New York. Connection to New York. This is using a server called Unlimited Fiber. You can get 43 Mbps for download and 22 Mbps for upload with 400 milliseconds ping. Another server that we try is called Server Room. So for Server Room, we can get a good speed, 182 Mbps and 24 for upload. From the East Coast of North America or United States, we move to the center, connecting to Houston, Texas. This is connecting to Dish Network Houston, Texas server. We can get 153 Mbps for download and 16 for upload with the ping of 400 milliseconds. Another server that we try is AT&T, and the speed is bad. 14 and 13 for download and upload respectively, and 300 milliseconds for the ping. Let's move on to the west, which is San Francisco. This is the home of OpenAI, the creator of ChatGPT. Let's see. San Francisco connecting to a server called Fast Matrix. We can only get 13 Mbps for download and 11 for upload, which is pretty sad. Oh, your ChatGPT will be slow. Nah, just joking. But connecting to another server called Wave Networks, we can get up to 200 Mbps for download and 16 for upload. And to round up this speed test, we go down from North America to South America. We only test one country, which is Argentina, Buenos Aires. Let's see how's the speed to Argentina. Wow. So this is connecting to the server called Wireless Provider AR. You can get up to 150 Mbps for download and only 8 Mbps for upload. Another server that we try, which is called Metrotel, which has pathetic result. Almost 8 Mbps for download and 9 Mbps for upload. And that is the end of this video. As usual, brought to you by Bali Sky Internet, the Starlink provider in Bali. If you need stable connections, if your Wi-Fi at your villa is slow and the 4G connection is not reliable, please contact us to get and rent Starlink. Let us know in the comment what do you think of this speed test and what are the other things that we need to test for Starlink. I'm thinking the next time we will test Zoom call, Google Meet call, Teams call. So I'm aware that digital nomads like to make calls. Zoom, Teams, Google Meet are important for them. So we're going to do that test next in the next video. Until then, see you and have a nice day.